everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm doing my first ever vlog. Tried to vlog before, but I'm just not really good at it. We are attempting to do kind of a homestead right here. I say kind of a homestead because thus far it's gone really bad. Not even gonna lie. And right here is our pumpkin that I'm so super excited about. That is I think that's a Howden pumpkin if I remember right what I planted. But I'm really excited about that because if I turn you around here, you will see that I planted a lot of squash, a lot of pumpkin vines, and thus far they have a whole lot of squash bugs and powdered mildew and squash vine borers in them. So every day it's a chore out here that I am trying to eliminate all these problems. And I also did not, I didn't plant them right. You know, there's weeds all up in them. But if I can get just a couple pumpkins, if I can just get one pumpkin out of them, honestly, I think I'll be happy with that. And over here, I will show you guys that I have the most productive cucumber vine I've ever had, that we've gotten quite a few pounds of cucumbers off of this. Though it is looking kind of bad for the wear, so I'm not sure how much more we'll be able to get. But it's mixed in with a whole bunch of squash, and we use these, let's see if I can show you this, we use these bamboo stakes to kind of make a trellis. I have a squash vine down here that is doing fabulous, but it has only a few fruits on it thus far. So I'm kind of hopeful that maybe it's just like a weird squash. Actually, it's like an heirloom variety. So I'm hopeful that maybe it will be a late bloomer and will give us a lot of fruit. Over here we have our tomatoes, and these I planted later on. And we're trying to do some permaculture, which is why I mixed in the zinnias, the beneficial flowers. So over here we have peanuts. And I have no idea when I'm supposed to harvest these. That's something I need to look up. Over here we have marigolds. You always plant marigolds with stuff. I forgot why. They like to deter some kind of insect, or many kinds of insects. This is our sun garden. I kind of let it go after the springtime because I realized that it just wasn't gonna do anything. And I should have planted a cover crop, but I just got busy doing other stuff. It does have a spaghetti squash on the vine, which I'm pretty excited about. Hopefully it'll make it, but it's lacking a lot of nutrients. The plan is that in the fall time we're just going to be planting cover crops over everything, so that hopefully next spring everything will be full of nitrogen and we can kind of start fresh. Guy right here is one of my pride and joys. This fig tree actually came from my grandparents' house that I pretty much grew up in. My grandmother got it from somebody at her work as a stick, and she just stuck it in the ground and it grew and it produced a lot of figs. Kind of grew up around her making fig preserves. When she went to go sell her house, that I asked if I could have a stick to plant in my own yard, and this is it. These sticks at the very bottom, that was like all that was showing after the winter, so I was sure that it was dead, but it has made a wonderful comeback. Hopefully next year we'll get some figs out of it. These are all blackberries and raspberries. So behind me is one of the best parts and the worst parts about our house, is that we are surrounded by this wonderful, beautiful creek. Unfortunately, the way that life is that it sometimes washes down a whole lot of junk. The creek is down low through a bunch of weeds and stuff, so I'm not gonna go down there, but this past spring, heavy rains actually washed a queen-size mattress down the creek, and it is still there. We have dug and dug and dug, but if you've never tried to dig a soggy, wet, soaking wet queen-size mattress out of a creek, it is like the heaviest, most labor-intensive thing I've done in a very long time. So half of it is still down there. We've cut the foam away, we've cut the fabric away. It is just really stuck in there. So next year, I don't know, we might even rent an excavator just to try to get it out, because it's not going anywhere. Over here is my row of blueberries. These are a few years old, and I went to my local blueberry farmer this past year and asked him how long it took for his blueberry bushes to get as big as they were, because they're about the size of me. And he said, oh, about 30 years. I got a ways to go before my blueberry bushes are gonna be big enough. But we did get some blueberries off of them this year, so I was pretty happy with that. I've got 6 blueberry plants this year, and hopefully I think I might end up filling up this entire hill right here all the way down with blueberries.
These potatoes, Mom bought them when it was still spring. She planted them. Then yesterday we just went ahead and dug up the whole thing.
Yeah, we had these box spring mattresses, and the girls have bunk beds, so we really didn't need the box springs that came with their mattresses, and we were gonna just put them on Craigslist as free, but then I forgot which one of us thought of it, is that we thought that we would make them into raised beds, and they actually turned out like really great raised beds. I don't know how long, I don't know if they'll last for next year, because again, this is like fabric and stuff, and untreated wood, but I don't like to do any kind of treated wood with our raised beds anyway. So it turned out really great for potatoes. We got a pretty good harvest for our first year of not knowing what we were doing, so I was pretty happy with that. This row right here are all different types of hibiscuses. 3 of these I got from my mom. She ordered off of QVC, and they have actually done phenomenal coming up just from the roots. And then the other 2 I paid, I want to say like 20 bucks a piece for them, and they've done fantastic as well. This beauty right here is our rhododendron. In the springtime, it is just gorgeous. I love this tree so much. And underneath it is this. Here lies our buddy Cricket. I don't know who Cricket is. Cricket died in 1993. No, 1995. But Cricket is buried underneath this rhododendron.
These are beds our dad decided to build these things.
So these 2 beds are going to be just for the girls because they want to do their own gardening, and it kind of leads a little pathway up into the orchard. And next to the house is the orchard that we just ordered all of these trees from starkbrothers.com, starkbros.com this past year, and I forgot how much they were. It cost us $150, $200 or something like that. But I've been seriously impressed with these trees. They were about this big when they arrived. It's an apple tree, but deer got a hold of it a few months ago. So it's doing pretty good, but it's the worst one of all the trees. I have been so impressed. Check this out. Look at the height. Like, I'm a short person as is. But when this came to us, I want to say that it was like right around this level. They've also got Japanese beetles this past year, but they are doing really well. We have 4 different types of apples. They're all the sweeter variety, like the Honey Crisp, and they have a Candy Crisp. These guys also didn't do as well, but they are our Pear Trees. We got 2 of those. He is our grafted plum tree. So he's got 2 different types of plums on him. Look at him. Huge. And over here we have our grape vines. We've got 4 different plants, and my husband just put up this fence so that they can grow along the fence, and they're doing really well. When we got them this spring, they were sticks, just sticks in the ground, and they're doing pretty well. Our chicken coops, I will leave a link to the chicken coop tour that I did last year, but this is our big chicken run. We are down to 6 red sex-links and 4 Easter eggers in the big run. And so because of that, we went ahead and ordered 20 plus new chicks, and we even got some turkeys for this fall. So they're about 7 or 8 weeks old now. I got the chickens in the mail as well. I ordered them from Cackle Hatchery, I think, and it was the first time I've ever ordered chickens offline. I usually have always gotten my chickens locally. They came in the mail, and they did really well with the shipping, and they all arrived alive. I've lost 2 of them now. The first one was a turkey. And they sent me extras too, to make up for the fact that, you know, they are chicks, they are being shipped in the mail. So I want to say they sent me 2 extra turkeys and 3 extra chicks. And thus far I did lose 1 turkey. when it was younger, and then I lost a chick here about a week ago, and I'm not sure exactly why. She just started acting funny, and then she just, we had to put her out of her misery because she was just not gonna make it. And that about wraps up this garden tour. Thank you guys so much for watching. My children are now screaming as always, so I'm going to go. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a comment if you want to see more gardening videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!